Hey everyone, today we take a look at another DLC for SNK Tag Team Heroines. Like last time, NIS America kindly sent me a code for the newest DLC so I could check it out. The DLC came out a short while ago and features an additional character named Miss X. You might recognize this character as Iori Yagami, or Yagami Iori, whichever way you prefer, from the King of Fighters games. I really did not do a good job of pronouncing that name, sorry. This gender-bent version is actually a reference to a game that I didn't know existed before now, SNK Gals Fighters. That game could be considered the precursor to SNK Heroines. In that game, there's a character called Miss X who's just Iori Yagami dressed as a girl. The difference is that in SNK Heroines, he's actually a girl. Mostly. There are 3 costumes to choose from. The first is your stereotypical high school delinquent look with the lengthened skirt and face mask. Yes, that's a thing. The second costume is a Kyo cosplay extravaganza. I think that's pretty funny, especially the I Love Kyo shirt, and the illustration where she looks like she's having an absolute crisis over it. The third costume is the same as the first, except here he's actually a guy. You can hear his regular male voice when you select this costume. The way he speaks is so serious, which somehow reminds me of those Cromartie high school GIF animations you occasionally still see floating around. Now, when it comes to the fighting style, I can't really compare it to the original characters because I never really chose him, but I think I recognize some of the moves, so visually there's a connection, it seems. Obviously, the moves aren't exactly the same as the original. The moveset is simplified and also tweaked to match the lighthearted tone of the game. I get a kick out of the ridiculous particle effects, if that's what you want to call it. The Miss X character DLC costs $6.99 Canadian, so same as the other 2 characters, Thief Arthur and Skullomania. New characters are always a good thing in fighting games, so if you like SNK Heroines, check out the Miss X DLC. Just like before, this DLC is accompanied by a patch. In the last video, I only mentioned more arcade sticks being supported, but it seems like there's a bit more to it than I thought. If you look at the official patch notes, which are extremely pink, you can see exactly what's been tweaked. The first patch actually had a lot of very specific things changed. That's for version 1.10. The newest version is 1.30. Everything from hitboxes to the timing of certain things has been changed. Again, it's all in the patch notes, which I'll link in the description. Nuances in fighting games aren't exactly things I always pick up on, but I did notice one thing. Now the first person to land a hit after the battle starts gets an item. If both hit at the same time, you both get items. So yeah, that's like one thing out of 500 changes on that list apparently. And there it is. Thanks again to NIS America for sending me the DLC. I never asked them to supply the DLC for me, so it's very kind of them to send me codes for them. Hopefully the video was helpful to anyone interested in this DLC. Don't forget to like the video, that actually helps out the channel a lot, and so does subscribing of course. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.